an emotional day for the CSU seniors. As we've mentioned, could be their final home game at Hughes Stadium.
Got out there and I've seen my dad cry like 2 times my whole life, so once I saw my dad crying, that's when I kind of lost it. I was pretty happy that our defense was going out first, kind of let myself get adjusted to everything, and then we get the fumble on the first play, and so that first play went out through my eyes. There's still water and everything, so I couldn't even really see.
Colorado State football. They do it here in the red zone. Yes, they can. Touchdown Rams. Rashard Higgins.
I was just trying to lay it down for my scenes out there. These guys took me in, and a lot of people don't know how much that means to a person.
30, 35, 40, broke the tackle, behind everybody now, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Rams!
These scenes that, they welcome you with open arms, that kind of touch your heart, and you want to go out on the field and do everything just to end them on the right note.
He has 6 touchdowns.
Look, there's no space here. And just gonna get through good feet.
He leaped on an angle. Nothing doing. Great defense as Jordan is hit.
3rd and 13, Jordan throwing deep, and that's not close. In fact, it's intercepted. Diving interception inside the 5 by Tyree Simmons. Lobo show blitz. Pump fake by Grayson. Corner route, open Higgins. Touchdown Rams!
To go out the way we did today was something, looking back. I'm sure I'll look back on 10 years from now and really look at what we did today and be very happy with it.
The Great Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, and the Colossus of Clout are just a handful of nicknames given to a man seen as larger than life, and he has remained so for over a century. At the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, Babe Ruth, his life and legend, recounts the exploits and impact of George Herman Ruth, from his childhood to his death to his legacy today. Contemporary news articles, historic artifacts, and rare footage take visitors on a scrapbook-themed journey through Ruth's life. His meteoric rise as a dominant southpaw pitcher, his endless barrage of tape measure home runs, and his larger-than-life personality. Providing a unique and compelling view of the Babe, the exhibit features a bat from his record-setting 60 home run season of 1927, his 714th and final home run ball that sailed out of Pittsburgh's Forbes Field, and the very uniform Ruth wore on the day his fabled number 3 was retired. Visitors are given the opportunity to explore Ruth's trials, tribulations, and triumphs on and off the field, just as many Americans did when the news was broken to the public, shaping the man known as Babe into an icon and idol to adults and children alike.
A fantastic Friday afternoon here in Colorado Springs, day after Thanksgiving, ready to feast on the Air Force Falcons at 8-3, 10-1 Colorado State. They get the first for the Rams into Air Force territory. They'll loft it for him again. Higgins got it down the sideline, inside the 20.
Grayson the throw on a slant over the middle. Touchdown Rams! It's Rashard Higgins!
Everybody knew what was at stake. We weren't taking anything for granted. Like I said, at the end of the day, sometimes, teams just come out and, play harder and get the win.
On the 12th play of this drive, it's an Air Force touchdown.
Air Force came to play, and they're a very good team. That triple option is very tough to stop. And, they came out and just played better than us, that's all.
You got to tip your hat to them, though. They came out at first half and kind of punched us in the mouth.
Has time, complete. Williams, ahead of the pack. He'll go the distance. Touchdown Rams, 76 yards. Higgins grab. Ohio State Air Force, 24-24, 4th and 2. Rams showing that they're going for it with 44 ticks left. D. Hart the call, leaping forward and stopped. Air Force holds. 3 seconds left, and it comes down to Will Conan. He does! Air Force takes down Colorado State.
Woo! Biggio! Biggio! Yeah, Biggio! Biggio!
Randy and John.
Always a great day when you're in Cooperstown any day of the year, but on induction weekend it's extra special. And of course, for the last couple of years I've known some of the guys going in, so it's a real treat for me to be here.
Well, Cooperstown is a unique experience. I've been here a number of times for baseball owners meetings and then bringing my family here, but I've never been here for a Hall of Fame induction. And you can't, I've seen it on TV. I remember I used to listen to it in the 50s and 60s on the radio, but you can't get the feel until you're here.
We got to do the tour and you get to see all the old archives and the photographs. Got to put on white gloves and hold Babe Ruth's bat. Are you kidding me? They're kind of picky though. They checked our pockets before we left and we had to give a few baseballs back, but what the heck. But just amazing the volume of stuff that they have. And anybody that's a baseball fan, when you go back and start learning about some of the history of the game and seeing, they have it. They have Ty Cobb's sweater. If you love baseball, you have to come to Cooperstown. You have to come to the Hall of Fame. It's awesome.
This is a great day for all of the Houston Astros fans, for the state of Texas, and for baseball in general. These are 4 amazing inductees.
Obviously getting everybody together for one weekend and seeing the fan support and spending time with guys that even as a young kid or as a player I idolized as well, being able to come together in one weekend and celebrate and enjoy the time is pretty special.
All right, here's a John Smoltz joke. Guy walks into a bar and sits down and the bowl of peanuts goes, "I like your shirt," and the guy says to the bartender, "Did you hear that?" And the bartender goes, "Yeah, they're complimentary peanuts." That's why he should not be a comedian.
I would like you to actually see me as a sign of hope for a third world country, for Latin America, someone that you can really look up to and feel comfortable enough to say, "I'm proud of you."
I want to thank the game for everything. The game has given me everything. My family, my friends, respect, but most of all, memories of a lifetime. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart.
I want to encourage the families and parents that are out there to understand that this is not normal to have a surgery at 14 and 15 years old. That you have time, that baseball is not a year-round sport. That you have an opportunity to be athletic and play other sports.
So many of the reasons that I've been inducted in the Hall of Fame are long gone now. I no longer have a fastball. I no longer have a bad mullet, and my scowl is long gone. I'm so happy to be elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame and be in the greatest fraternity of all time.
Today, a village with a population under 2,000 took center stage in front of America and even possibly the entire world. Pedro Martinez, Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio, and John Smoltz have officially given their induction ceremony speeches and are now cemented in the National Baseball Hall of Fame as immortals from here on out.